edit this. Okay. Hi everyone. Welcome to my channel. This is Navida. Navida has her own channel, so please go make sure you subscribe to her channel because that's what we do here. We help each other out. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we like to do that. Okay. But today in this video, I'm going to talk about mental health because why is mental health important, Navida? Tell me.
Mental health is important for everyone to just keep, I guess the right word I'm going to use is zen.
Yes.
To keep zen and to keep your mind in a calm, blissful manner. But I know May is the month of mental health awareness month, and there was a specific week kind of highlights the entire month, which I believe was a couple of weeks ago. But yeah, so we're just here to talk about the importance of mental health and why is it important. And I will leave that to our well-being counsellor.
Yes, I actually have a well-being certificate, by the way. So basically, mental health is very important because it can happen to all of us, okay? So it doesn't have to happen to a specific group, people who have anxiety or people with health problems. It can happen to everyone, okay? If we don't take care of ourselves, then bam, we're just gonna go down here. Like, for example, my mental health is very important to myself here. And everything else comes second to my mental health because I need to be alive and I need to be happy. If I'm not having that, achieving that, then that's it. I don't think it's worth living life when you're not like at peace with yourself and accept yourself and love yourself, because nothing matters, you know. The money that you have, you can't even enjoy yourself because you're suffering inside. You know, if you don't have health, nothing matters. And I don't think you can be really happy. You can't be really happy, not truly.
Number one priority is you, especially when it comes to your mental health.
No, if
your mental health isn't optimal, I don't think you can function properly to your day-to-day tasks.
Well, I tell you experience it. Yesterday, I just thought to myself, I've been working every day, doing everything every day, but then I put some meditation music on, that spiritual aura cleansing music on you, and I burst into tears because I was thinking to myself, I actually felt really overwhelmed and I needed to cry because I needed to get out of my system. So, like, for example, it can happen to everybody, okay? Everyone, even when they're functioning very well. Like, I function very well most days here, but even I feel like the effects. And even, like, for example, I'm fine here, but somebody next to me, they're going through troubles, I feel it as well. And sometimes we sponges, isn't it? And we take on other people's problems.
Yeah.
That's why it's so important that, like, we have to take care of other people, because when they're happy, you can be happy as well. Look, I feel like when I'm happy, I will make sure other people are happy too, because they can't be around me miserable because they're gonna hurt me so much.
100%.
Yeah. So mental health is very important. So in a way, to kind of like, because today's the last day of mental health month, I just want to say that, like, take care of yourself and know that it can affect you. Okay, you think that it can never affect you because you don't suffer from any of those mental disorders, but trust me, when you're not watching, it will come to you. Like, for example, I knew this lady years ago, I mean, not that years ago, but a few years ago, and she was a very healthy lady, and all of a sudden, boom, her mental health, because she didn't even take care of her mental health. She thought that she was strong, and then she didn't listen to signs of her body, and boom, she was taken out. And I never saw her again. Yeah.
My mental health took a toll a couple of weeks ago.
Oh no.
Because it was exam period and everything. And then I ended up having a panic attack because...
Ooh, but I just burped. Oh, maybe I won't edit this because I'm a human being and I can burp if I want to.
Fair enough. Okay. Yeah, and then I had all of a sudden full-on panic attack because of a text message I saw. That...
Do you want to tell everybody? No,
not just yet, because it's still kind of fresh. But
I know what it is, but out of respect.
Yeah, out of respect. But yeah, so you never know when your mental health can take a turn. Like, for me, it just happened just by seeing a text message. It's crazy to think that, but that was my first probably ever onset panic attack, I guess.
God, that's really tough, isn't it?
It's tough.
All I can say.
It was right before exam period, and my anxieties all crept up as well. So all of that also played a part, I guess.
Oh God, that's a lot to handle. Oh God, I had a mocker. Okay, so anyways, yeah. So for example, I also want to mention that those people that are very, very strong people, yeah, that you guys also need to know that it's okay to be vulnerable, because I think a lot of people feel like they can't be vulnerable because people are going to laugh at them or judge them. But you gotta understand this, yeah. Don't just feel like you can't be vulnerable because people are gonna judge your mental health because you feel like you can't ask for help. You ask for help. It doesn't matter. Who cares? Who cares that you need help? Because the fact is that sometimes it takes courage to ask for help. And for me, it takes me courage to ask for help because I prefer helping than asking for help, but really I don't mind the help. But I'm taking pride.
There are also these stereotypes out there, like, oh, you're getting counselling, this and that.
Oh my
Like,
goodness.
Stop with the stereotypes, guys. I've had counselling since I received counselling from my secondary school during my last year because the transitioning thought of me finishing secondary school to going to university just overwhelmed me so much that I literally just needed that extra person to talk to. And the stereotype surrounding that was no.
Listen,
stop with the stereotype.
I studied counselling, so in fact, yeah, once I get my insurance, yeah, I can actually work as a counsellor. And let me tell you something, I'm gonna get counselling as well because do you know what? The amount of time when we have to listen to each other's problems, friends' problems.
Yeah.
Do you know what it is? Yeah, counselling is the same as like when you listen, your friends listening to you. Okay, they actually giving you free therapy. People need people to be there just to listen. I know we don't want to be emotional dumping ground. That's why you go to counselling, so that you're paying someone else to listen to your problems, but you need them off your chest. If you keep them inside, it's gonna boil you inside and it's gonna hurt you. It's gonna harm you, and then you're gonna explode, yeah. And then what do you have? You're an angry person, and that person doesn't know why you're angry because you kept that so deep inside you that you just couldn't handle it anymore. That's why it's so important to just let it out in a healthy way. It's like, go to the gym or talk to somebody, write it down in a journal or whatever you do, yeah. Just prioritize your mental health.
There's mindfulness books out there.
Yeah.
There's like Happy, Calm. I think there's another book that was written by Fern Cotton.
Yeah.
I'm not too sure of that. But I've read those books, but I don't know about you, but they're really good for people kind of like university stage.
Can I just give you one tip that I think? Switch your damn phone off, man. Switch off the media stuff. Just switch it off, yeah. Switch it and go outside, yeah. Take someone loved one, go by yourself, sit by the trees and just draw a picture.
Yeah.
Or just have a nice, delicious food. What you need is to switch off technology. The radiations are gonna affect you. I don't know about you, but if you're sensitive, you don't know the lights, people, the pollution is affecting you. It's affecting your stress levels. So switch it off here. Just switch off for one day or just for half an hour. Just do that for your own health. Yeah. You'll find that you'll function better. I honestly, I think that's my tip. Personally, it works for me. Like, it really works for me. And laugh. If you want to handle your stress, laugh so much.
Also, having the right friends around you help you as well.
And if you don't have friends, yeah, just know that God's watching out for you. I'm just gonna say that because, like, for example, sometimes I struggle with keeping friends, yeah, and I put God really high on my list because I have to. Like, if you have nobody, just know that God's watching out for you because you're probably like special to God. God's kind of keeping you separate from other people because you're precious to God. I actually really believe that. I don't know about you, but it's not that I'm the chosen one, but I believe there's a reason why, and so mental health is very, very important. So please look after yourself and know that people do care even if they don't show it to you. And and because I'm also a wellbeing consultant, if you really feel like you need to talk to somebody, like you can actually talk to me, which is really weird because you don't really know me, but
just like talking to a random stranger.
Sometimes help. I mean, I don't know, like. Sometimes I get the best message from random strangers. It's like God sends them to you just so that like for example, let's say you're about to throw yourself over a cliff. Yeah, you might have that one person kind of like stopping you, and you don't know why they stopped you because you never met them, and then they disappear like just like that. You don't know, that could be angel.
Exactly. So
Yeah, guys, really take care of yourself. Know that you're worthy of a human being and that you deserve so much love and that God loves you. If nobody loves you, God loves you. And if I knew, I will love you too. I can't. We love you as well. Yeah, thank you. So yes, again, subscribe to the channel if you feel like you feel like calling to do that. So share the video if you feel like the need to do that. Okay, it really helps. Yeah, check out our website.
And also, you guys can find me on Instagram as well.
Yeah, so yeah, that's it, guys. Take care of yourself. You're worthy. You're beautiful. You're wonderful. You're healthy. Mental health comes first. Okay.
Your number one
priority
priority
is you and your mental health, okay? Your health. Forget about everything else. Health first. Health.
Yeah.
And there's no point of having lots of money when you can't even do nothing with it because your health is so poor. Please look after yourself. Because when you look after yourself, you're actually going to be happy around other people, and that's going to really make them happy as well. Believe me, it works.
Very true.
All right then.
And with that said,
peace out.
See you later.
Okay, that's a very long video, but